guys, so this is a special video for those of you who have this reader's notebook at your house. And so this is volume 2. You can see it down here, and it's got this little rat mole thing on here. So if you have this notebook at your house, I want you to start using it this week. And maybe you've already used it, and maybe you've already done some of the pages, and if you have, that's okay. And if you haven't, that's okay too. So I've given you a lot of pages. Now, you do not have to do all of these, right? You can if you want to, or you can pick the ones that work for you and your family's schedule, okay? But I gave you a lot because I wanted to give you a lot of different choices. So don't worry, I'm gonna put these on the checklist so that you know which ones to do. But I'm just gonna quickly open it up and kind of give you a little preview. And parents, if you are looking at the number of pages and thinking that I am out of my mind, don't worry. The reason that we gave these notebooks out to certain students is that, oops, sorry, this is jiggling, is that we felt that they were able to do independent work. So, page number 108 is the first one. And this is all about that double O sound, like the in book or cook. You have page 109, which is just picking the word that completes the sentence. And then we jump to page 111, which is doing a little bit of word sorting. And so it's words that have that k or d. So separating them into two different categories and working on your printing. We go to page 112. And this is choosing the correct pronoun that goes into each sentence. We've got my, your, his, her, me, right? These are all of these different pronouns that take up the place of somebody's name. Okay, and then we skip to page 114, where you are dividing words into syllables. So you could clap them, you could snap them, however you want to divide those words is fine. And then we skip all the way to page 118. This again is coming back to those pronouns, picking the correct pronoun to complete the sentence. And then the last page for this week is, actually, sorry, scratch that. It's not the last page for this week, but it's the last page in lesson 23. Is page 122, and it's all about grammar. So what you're doing is kind of like what we've been doing usually on Mondays, is editing sentences. And so I would expect that you can do this, fix the mistakes, use proofreading marks, okay? All right, now moving on. There's more. Page 123 is all about those vowel digraphs similar to the OO that says but this time it says oo, right? And then sometimes it's spelled OU and EW. So you're circling the word that names the picture. Then we come to 125. Similar idea, reading the words in the word bank, putting them into the correct sentences. Come to page 127. Indefinite pronouns. So special pronouns that stand for people or things that are not named in a sentence. And come to page 129. This is again similar to a word sort. Circle the two words in each row that have the same vowel sound. Write the letters that stand for the sound, because just because it's the same sound, we know it doesn't mean it's always spelled the same way. And then, oops, I'm gonna come all the way over here to page 132. Same idea. Spelling words. Now, these are not our spelling words for the classroom, but they go with the phonics skill that we've been working on this week. And what you need to do is put them into alphabetical order, right? Each group of spelling words in ABC order. Okay, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. So you need to decide which comes first. Now it's a little bit tricky because Look at all these words. They all have O and O in the middle, right? So I need to be looking at that first letter. I need to be looking at that first letter, okay? All right. And that is it for this book. Now it's a lot. Do you have to do all of these pages? No. Should you do some of them? Yes. This is a better use of your time if you have this notebook than doing the phonics pages that I am going to put onto the weekly checklist. So you could do this instead of the pages that I put on the weekly checklist. Okay? And if your parents have questions about this, they can contact me directly. Even if you're not in my class, your parents can send me an email and I will answer questions. Okay? All right. Bye, guys. Miss you.